morning, Benj.
Ohayou gozaimasu. That's in Japanese for all you people that don't know what that means.
It means what?
Good morning.
Ah.
Say good
What
morning.
does I love you?
Aishiteru.
I like that. Okay, so Benji suggested that I vlog this because I know it's not Monday, but he said I can make him a coffee, and the reason is because he just watched me make mine. Oh, I didn't make really pretty patterns. I know how to do that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll do one for Judy. Okay, so all I've got is my little machine, and I can't remember what this is called. You can probably read that because you've got eyes.
Coffee maker.
Coffee maker, there we go. Really, a really original name for it, which I got in something like what would be the equivalent of Canadian Tire here?
Canadian what?
Oh, you don't know Canadian Tire. Okay, for Canadians, I got it in, I think I
Oh,
got it.
you got it like at a hardware store or
Yeah.
like an auto store?
No, more like,
Hardware.
yeah,
Ace Hardware.
that sort of thing, but it doesn't really matter. I might have got it from Walmart for all I know. But when I find one again, I'll let you know. Okay, and so what this is I've just put coffee in the bottom there. And
How does it, are there holes down there?
yeah, there are holes down
Where?
there. And I bought myself some Tim Hortons coffee because I knew I'd want to support the team. Now what we're going to need is some boiling water, please.
Okay.
And only up to the first line. So I'm going to
The
get...
first line?
Yeah. Benji's got this really...
Minimum?
Yeah. So Benji's got this really cute machine. What's this machine,
It's
Benji?
called the Zojirushi hot water boiler, and it's from Japan. It's made typically for tea, but you can have hot water for just about anything. And what's really cool about it, you're literally meaning the first line, right? It says minimum
Yep.
on it. This you can use it for, you know, top ramen,
Anything.
instant coffee.
Yeah. Okay, pour that in there.
Oh, in here.
Yep. And we're going to let that drip while you do the foam.
Drip coffee. Did you grind that or did they grind it?
Yeah, Tim Hortons ground it
They
for me.
ground it for you?
Okay, so we're going to put that aside, and it's just dripping quietly. Now, this was my big look after Sal thing, because I can remember that, you know, Benji and Judy are not really big coffee drinkers, or weren't. All right, Benj, so the same thing.
Weren't, yeah.
Yep,
Same thing.
same thing. First line.
First line. Typically, though, you like to use the.
Oh, I use skim milk powder.
Why don't you?
So, Jude, the question that the viewers ask me a lot is, how do you cope with it all? I mean, I've been here now for nearly 24 hours, and even with Benji helping and with Melody here, this is like non-stop, one baby after the other, either crying, needing to be changed, needing to be fed,
Right.
and then in between that we've got our drama queen.
Oh yeah, the DQ monster.
And she is just so wonderful. I mean, I really am delighted to see that she's developing so brilliantly. But the question is, how do you cope? How do you not just go, I can't do this anymore?
Yeah. Well, my support team, Melody, is awesome. I know you said with even Melody and Benji, but they're really, the support from them, I wouldn't be able to do it. Like every now and then, Benji and I mention, how do single moms or dads do this? Because I think it would literally drive me insane.
Yes.
Like mentally, I would go crazy. And sometimes I do, but with the support team and we get our breaks from the family, like once a week, we'll try to go out for a date night without the kids, and it rejuvenates you. Just 2 hours in 1 week without any kids, it's refreshing. And also, I try to remind myself how blessed we are to have 3 healthy children. And when they cry, sometimes it doesn't bother me because I think, oh, their lungs are working really well.
And they are.
You know?
And they're...
And they're communicating. So, yeah, I think it's also just you have to sometimes step away and mentally prepare yourself. And that's one thing I did too before they were born. I knew what to expect, and I knew it wasn't going to be easy. So, yeah, I think just mentally you need a refresher, you know?
Yeah. So, how do you do this This is just looking after the babies.
Yeah.
And we're still talking vlogging, we're still talking makeup, and we're still doing editing and
Yeah.
uploading.
Oh, well, this table right here.
Oh yeah, the magic table.
Yeah, Sal also has a
Yeah.
table, a similar table, but this is the one like while I'm feeding, I'm able to edit. So feeding is relaxing to me now down here. And then Melody will watch the girls after I feed them in the morning while I record videos. And usually the girls by then are content. They just want to be rocked in the rocker, so it's not too bad. And then I edit at night. If I'm not done editing the vlog, Benji will watch them while I'm in another room editing. So we kind of have a system down.
And
then Benji cooks. Benji,
yeah, that's a good thing.
yeah, takes care of us. So he cooks and he goes out and gets the groceries. So that's good. And what I like about it is that he doesn't mind doing it. Like that's his me time.
Yeah,
so.
he never get a sense that this is, I'm being imposed upon to do this. This is
not
like
at all.
his role, and he understands it and
Yeah,
and
he's
enjoys
like,
it.
Please let me do this. Or
Yeah.
he'll be enthusiastic about cooking. He'll be like, do you want to have mac and cheese tonight?
I know we're having
Do you
mac and
wanna
cheese
have-
tonight.
Yeah, we're
But
having
with-
yakisoba. It's
But
like, okay.
but what are we having mac and cheese with? Yeah.
What do you mean?
We're having Cirrus steak with it as well.
Oh, right. And then he'll whip up a grass-fed meat
Exactly.
steak.
She needs to get him to do desserts now.
Oh, desserts.
Yeah, I think the next thing we have to encourage him to do is baking. Yeah, definitely baking.
Outside of cookies.
Yeah, we need him to graduate from cookies onto, you know, really serious cakes now,
Yeah.
or pastries would be nice, you know.
Yes,
Yeah, a continental breakfast.
Oh, continental.
Yeah.
breakfast.
You know, we'd like some interesting looking things, so we'll encourage him in that. I did try with the bread, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Sal has a really great connection with Mia. This one right here. I had to look.
Yeah.
Sure which one.
I feel better now that you had to look too.
But Mia last night was, crying, and Sal picked her up, and she stopped right away.
I think it was out of shock though.
Mama Sal? Yes.
Shame. But today the opposite. Today I picked her up and it got worse, not better.
Oh, it's because she's.
So we handed her back to mommy and then she was fine. Unfortunately, I will never forgive her, and I will spend the rest of their life telling her about that, of course. This is good. Okay, Jude, excellent. I'm trying to think what else they have asked me, but I know most of the viewers kept saying to me, please tell her she's doing a wonderful job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And do you, when you're doing the makeup now, you get a break and Melody's helping you, but when you go and do the makeup, do you feel that it's relaxing for you?
Definitely.
Okay, so it's not just
That's
you.
my me time in the day. Once a day, usually I'll be able to do my hair. I mean, mainly my makeup, and then
Yeah.
sometimes my hair.
So you don't feel it's just for the viewers. This is like for you. This is
Kind of selfishly, yeah.
Very.
When I record videos, it's like I'm so happy, and I mean, not that I'm not happy when I'm with the girls. It's just it's stress free.
Yeah, it's just that moment to yourself. I think that's wonderful. Thanks, sweetie.
Yeah, thank you.
We're just watching. Watch the head. It's so cute.
Oh, camera's on me.
And this one is just like.
And we got our own bobblehead.
But it's not a dangerous ball.
No, it's not a dangerous bubble at all. It was so cute.
bobble.
And you can see she's perfectly content.
Yeah, she didn't like.
She
She
just
didn't like me cradling her. She didn't want.
I know, that's what I figured. She didn't want this. She didn't want this. I was like, I'll try to lay him down. And she's okay.
She wants. Okay.
I wonder whether it's because she can see,
Yeah, you want to see everything?
yeah, or her sister even.
Oh yeah.
Because if you,
Oh, you look like you're about to roll over.
oh, are you serious?
She's gonna roll over, Kira.
She's like, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Oh, she does.
She really is trying, huh? Bless her heart. Seriously, this is not getting dressed. Hello everybody, this is Dear Mama Sal, and I'm now driving back about halfway home, in fact, although I'm not going home. I'm going to drive nearly halfway home to go and check something out and then drive back again for dinner with Benji and Judy. And I know you all want to know how's it going. I want to tell you something, it's going great. Much to my absolute surprise, and I think a lot of it due to some incredible support I got from the peeps. I never thought about the fact that I've always had dogs actually gave me a lot of the skills that I would need with babies. I never thought about that. So all of you who mentioned that, a big thank you, because I realized that you're right. You need to be a nurturer to be somebody who can take a dog out of the pound and give it love and teach it to trust and do all those things. I had never ever put those two together. So a really big thank you. However, I want to tell you, at one point this morning, we had both the babes screaming their lungs out. Little Mia has just got, I think, a little bit of a poopy on board that she doesn't want to let go of, and bless her heart, she's making sure the world knows about it, and I'm sure it will let loose any minute. We wish it hadn't, but if you know what I mean. But it's, I think it's probably what it is, and what do I know? But that's my sense. And so anyway, both the babes are going full throttle, which was really quite entertaining, funny enough for me. And then Juliana decided to have a little moment for a very short time, which was, it was really quite funny. And I actually was in the bedroom getting dressed, ready to come and do this trip. And I stopped and I walked outside and I looked at Judy and I said, I need you to know from the bottom of my heart and with all truthfulness that this is not freaking me out. And I don't know what happened to me on this trip, but in some way I've managed to get this filter in that goes, this is just extraneous noise, I don't have to worry about it, it's not that they die. Maybe that's why I always had a problem. Alright, because you never quite know, is something terribly wrong as a non-parent. Why are babies crying like this? But it was absolutely amazing to me. This trip has been totally different from, for example, the trips I did when Juliana was little. And I don't know what it is about little Mia, but she and I got this little thing going at the moment. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'm delighted. It's very nice. Juliana took one look at me this morning and sort of went a little bit shy, but not for long. It was just like she couldn't quite place who I was for a moment, and then, that was gone again, so we were fine. And I've decided we're good. I wish I'd had my camera out last night, but I don't want to spend the whole time just taking videos. It's not what I'm there for. But you guys would have loved it if you could imagine. I'm sitting on a chair facing her, and she's in the princess chair. If you've seen her pink, the pink princess chair. And then she points to where the books are, and obviously she wants a book. So I get up and go get her a little book, and I give it to her. And she turns 2 pages, hands me the book, says thank you, which is really cute, and then points to the books. So I get off my chair and I go get her a second book. And then this went on for quite some time, and it was really funny because she obviously liked the game as well. And then what I started doing was, never mind getting up and going and getting another book, I started putting the books down beside me and rotating them. I'm not stupid. It took me a couple of books to realize what I needed to do, but it worked really well. And then I went up once and got a whole series of other size books so we could fool her, or I could fool her, and then I just sort of intermingled them so then weren't all the same books that she was getting back. We played for quite a while. It was fun. Had a lot of problems with my computer and with my headset. I don't know what's going on with that. Really weird. So I'm going to need to, I don't know what it is that's not working well, but something's not working well. I may have to get myself a new headset. Very strange. I just couldn't get it to work. It was almost like a Vaughan TV moment. You know, I tried everything, and I had Benji try. You know, we went to the mixer, I tried all the things on the mixer, and it still wasn't working. I want to see whether it's just geographically challenged. You know, it's because it's in the States that it doesn't want to work. Maybe it doesn't speak American or something, I don't know. So we will find out. Anyway, so we're having a lot of fun. I'm thoroughly enjoying the trip. Much to my pleasant surprise in a way, because as you know, I was a little bit terrified of whether I'd be able to tolerate the noise level, but yeah, that's not a problem this trip at all. And I got to make Benji and Judy coffee this morning because I bought my own. That was fun. And then I'm now going back. I'm not sure how long this will take me, not very long, and I'm not going to vlog for long here. But then what I'll do is when I get where I'm going, then I'll just put the camera back on. The one thing, a couple of doofus moments. Last night, I was uploading in the middle of the night, and I thought, well, while I'm waiting, I will just play Candy Crush. I don't know if any of you saw this on Facebook, because I put it up on Facebook, but I thought I'd just play Candy Crush while I waited for it to upload. So for about half an hour, I was busy playing it, and then I realized that my phone was busy trying to tell me something, so I looked, and what it was trying to tell me was that I was on roaming. And I know some of you are gasping because you know what that could cost me. And you know something? I just laughed and went, stupid me. And I was confused because the computer automatically hooked into Benji's Wi-Fi and saved the password. And my phone didn't save the password, so when I turned it on, I didn't even think. I thought it will automatically connect to the Wi-Fi and I'll be good to go. I was wrong. It's not the end of the world. Nobody died. It's going to cost me money I don't necessarily have. Who cares? It's worth it. You know, there was one quite sad moment last night when I was talking to Judy's mom. And I was watching Judy's mom and the aunt and uncle all just taking total control of the babies while Benji and Judy got on with the rest of their lives. And I am not joking. I sat there and instead of just feeling it, I talked about it to them. And I said, you know, you can imagine what this is like. I grew up in the equivalent of Downton Abbey. And And I was brought down by the nannies to meet my parents, sort of. I don't know, it's really, it felt like that, you know what I mean? I cannot remember ever feeling that closeness that I saw. I can remember meeting the grandparents, but literally you were brought in, you said hello and you did it politely, and then you left. You never got to interact with them. And so I watch the family with the twins and with Juliana, and there's part of me that goes, wow, is it any wonder that I didn't have children? All right? I mean, what did I know? Nothing. Is it any wonder that I really didn't understand this stuff? I didn't have that role model, and so this is not woe is me and whatever, because I have had an excellent life. I'm very, very blessed in many, many ways. And I get to have lots of different children, as somebody else mentioned, you know, around the world now, that I get to guide and hopefully help and encourage and be an ear for them or a shoulder to cry on. And that is, you know, that is a huge gift to be given. And I realized just how far apart those two different cultures were. And that's what makes life so interesting, is we come from totally different cultures. And whether it's Louisiana Laurie talking to me about sucking the heads of crawfish, yeah, right, you know, or whatever, it's like, it's a different culture in a way. And part of me is just so thankful that I get to do all these things. By the way, it's beginning to rain. Now you wonder, why is that relevant, Sal? Well, there'd be one reason why it'd be relevant. What didn't I bring with me? Raincoat. Or any sort of coat. What was I thinking? I have no idea what I was thinking. Who cares? I haven't really bothered to do my hair particularly today, because the chances are it's going to get drowned, and I don't care. So I'm going to just do the rest of this drive, which isn't going to be that far necessarily. And then I'll catch up with you when I am where we're going, just so that you can... Unfortunately, it's not a great day, but hopefully that you'll still be able to get an idea of why I would like to take my brother. All right, guys, see you in a bit.